Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, hi, welcome. So glad you decided to come hang out with me today. We are on a heat advisory here in Los Angeles for the next 3 days. It's going to be above 100 degrees, but I am here to share some fun fashion trends with a brand that is fairly new to me, but reached out to me recently to see if I would be interested in collaborating, and that is Petite Studio. Now, when I first heard about this brand, I was a little skeptical because I don't really fall into the petite category. I'm 5'7", so I was a little bit like, I don't know if I'm the right person to talk about your brand and, showcase your clothing because I'm kind of on the taller side. But they assured me that even at my 5'7" height, these clothes would work for me just perfectly. So we're going to get into it and see. Petite Studio is a woman-owned brand based out of New York City, and they've been around since 2016, and they are definitely a very fast-growing indie brand that offers curated collections of stylish clothing that is more catered to and tailored for petites. So I know a lot of people that are petite have expressed their difficulty in finding clothes that really work for them. So hopefully Petite Studio is a resource that you can go to find chic, classic, well-made clothes that will fit you correctly. If you're interested in shopping anything from today's video, you can head down to the description box where I'll have everything linked in the order that it appears. I'll also have my own measurements so you can kind of gauge how these clothes might fit you. I'm really going to be talking about sizing in this because I could not find one other video on YouTube of someone else doing a Petite Studio review and try on haul and really discuss sizing. Let's get into my first fall try on haul of the season. First up is this stunning bow tie blouse. A recurring trend that I've seen for fall, both on the runways and in social media lately, is bows. Just bows everywhere. And that's not necessarily new because I feel like bows in your hair and different bows on your clothing has been a trend that has been up and coming for a little bit now, but it is still going very strong. So this blouse is definitely on trend with the fall 2024 fashion, but of course it is a very classic style of blouse that you could keep around in your wardrobe for a while. I got it in this really pretty ivory color. It also comes in a sort of like orangey rust sort of color, which was really pretty as well. And I really love that it's very lightweight because it makes a really great base layer for layering underneath a blazer, which you'll see in a second. Especially where I live, it doesn't really get very cold, so it's nice to just have layers for the fall winter that allow me to actually layer without dying of heat stroke, if you know what I mean. It comes with a little undershirt, just like a little cropped shirt. It's also in the exact same material, which is like a blend of polyester and acetate. It's very soft. I just chose not to wear it with this because I felt like I would feel weird with this on underneath, especially tucking it into jeans just because of how cropped this is. And I also don't really feel like I need it so much because if I wear a more like skin toned bra underneath, I know that it will blend in and not look quite so see-through. Or if you are someone who is bothered by that, the shirt does come with this handy little underlayer that goes with it so that you can sort of mitigate how sheer it is. But it's just very pretty. It's got these little button cuffs. Obviously it's long sleeved. The ties originate from the back and they just come around to the front and you tie them like so. And I love the delicate little ruffle detail on the collar. It's so feminine and pretty. It's just very French. I feel like a lot of the things you're going to see in this haul have a very like Parisian style vibe to them, which I love. I did get this in a medium and I wish I would have gotten a small. I get very nervous ordering things online, especially when I know that it's something that's for people who are petite. So I really thought that I might need to like size up in a lot of things. So I got a medium. You can see it's cut very wide. So I definitely could have gotten a small in this because it's plenty roomy. I mean, the arms also, like I don't feel like restricted at all. So definitely maybe size down with this because there's definitely plenty of room. I think I just said definitely so many times. That was really unnecessary. Moving on to the jeans that I'm wearing with this. Again, I was very nervous about ordering these jeans because I just didn't know how they were going to fit. I'm also going through a bit of a fibroid health situation, so my midsection is a little bit more swollen. Well, not swollen, it's just more enlarged than it would normally be. Waiting on a surgery date for that, hopefully soon, but pleasantly surprised that these jeans fit very nicely. They have quite a bit of stretch to them. They're 63% cotton, 23% polyester, 12% rayon, and 2% spandex. So they have quite a bit of stretch in them. I got them in a medium and they fit just right. They've got this button fly up the front, which I think is really nice. And they are sort of a wide leg, or I wouldn't say wide leg, that's not right. They're a straight leg style. And for me at 5'7", they're pretty much just like cropped right at the ankle. And they do have an unfinished sort of ripped hem, which I think is really cool. So if you're shorter, these might like actually fit you like a regular pair of jeans, but for me, they just have that sort of cropped look, which I think is really cool. And they are in this really nice dark wash denim, which if you haven't caught my latest trends video talking all about the fall 2024 runway trends, as well as different things that have been trending on social media, then you would know that one of the big trends for this fall is very dark wash denim. I just think these jeans, they just feel really good quality. And I do really like the stretch in them. I haven't always been a big fan of stretch in jeans, but these seem like, because they only have that 2% spandex, they're not like going to be ultra stretchy where they'll still retain their shape even after you've worn them all day long. Because that's really my biggest complaint with the stretch in jeans, is that once you wear them for a couple hours, they just start to get stretched out. They don't fit you in the booty very well anymore, and they just look kind of wonky, and they continue to look like that until you wash them and shrink them back up and then stretch them out, and the whole process goes all over again. At least that has been my experience. So these just have a little bit of stretch. It's just right. It's not too much. They still keep a nice structure, and they look like a really good classic pair of jeans. This blazer, does it not just scream just Parisian chic? It's giving Chanel vibes, in my opinion, but I absolutely love it. Now, I did get this in a medium also, especially with a jacket like this. I always kind of like these types of blazers to fit slightly boxy, slightly oversized. And honestly, I think I could have done a small in this because it does feel like it's just ever so slightly big. Maybe even, I don't know. I go back and forth on whether or not I feel like the shoulders look right on me or not. I could have definitely done a small. That's okay. I do still really kind of like the slightly oversized look. This whole outfit together, I just think is just so chic. I know I'm going to be wearing this all fall long because it feels like chic and sophisticated, but a little bit casual at the same time because you're wearing it with a pair of, jeans with a little bit of a distressed hem. It kind of helps to balance out the ladylike old money vibes of this jacket, if you will, which I really love. Now, this jacket is so beautifully made. It is this beautiful tweed. This is a wool blend jacket. So the makeup of it is 55% wool, 45% polyester, and then the lining is 55% polyester and 45% rayon. And the lining is one thing that I really love about it because it feels really luxurious and like satiny and just really nice on. And I just love all the little details. It has this woven gold thread throughout, as well as almost like a tinsely silver thread as well. And then you've got the little hints of like light blue thread and like a darker blue thread that goes throughout. So it just creates a really beautifully dimensional looking jacket. The buttons also are just really beautiful. They look like really high quality buttons. I don't know about you, but sometimes you'll buy like a jacket or a blazer and it looks great, but then the buttons just look like they're the cheapest, crappiest buttons, and it kind of really ruins the blazer or the coat. And I have sometimes, for things that I really loved, taken these types of things to a seamstress or a tailor and had them replace the buttons with nicer buttons just to like elevate the look of the thing that I loved so much. So that's a little pro tip for you, but you don't need to do that with this because these are absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. Comes in another colorway that's like a little bit more of like a darker color. This is, I would say, like the more predominantly white version. The other one is more predominantly, I believe, black or navy. So if that's more your vibe, they have that option as well. By the way, if you're enjoying this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'm really not sure what you're waiting for. Please, I would love it if you would join my YouTube channel. I upload 1 to 2 times per week, usually affordable fashion related content, as well as lifestyle, some beauty, some travel vlogs. We have a lot of fun around here and I would love it if you would join. We're so close to hitting 40K, which I'm so stoked about. And if you do enjoy my content here and you haven't yet found me on one of your other favorite social media platforms, I am on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, all the fun places. I am Miss More Style on every other platform. I'll have all of those linked in the description box as well. You can find me on your favorite one. And please, when you come over, please make sure to say hi and let me know that you came from YouTube. This is another super fun look that I love and I cannot wait to wear in a million years from now when it's actually chilly here in LA. But starting off with this sweater, which is such a cozy sort of retro looking Fair Isle style sweater. I love Fair Isle sweaters just because they do have that sort of vintage, retro, very cozy look. Especially when I go skiing, I always like to pack sweaters like this because it kind of gives that sort of like ski lodge, après ski sort of look. This sweater is 100% merino wool, and I have to say, for being a 100% wool sweater, it is not scratchy or itchy at all. It feels very comfortable on. It feels nice and soft. It also doesn't feel like it's super overly like heavyweight. It does have a nice lighter weight to it, which is really nice, especially for me living in a place that doesn't really ever get very extremely cold. It does fit pretty boxy. I totally could have gotten a small, but I think I like the medium in this case because it kind of gives it a more relaxed, a little bit more oversized look, which is really cute. This sweater also comes in a cream colorway, which like where the blue would be, it's a cream, and then the Fair Isle print is more like just different tones of brown. So if you're more of a neutrals person, that would probably be the perfect one for you. However, I loved this sky blue color. Just the combination of the sky blue with the bright red and then the green, it's just a very interesting color combination that I just don't really see a whole lot. It pairs so well with yet another huge trend, or two huge trends for fall 2024, which are brown and faux leather everything. So bringing us down to this little mini skirt that I'm wearing that I got in this gorgeous chocolate brown. I don't know if you all have noticed, or if you watched my fall trends video, then you would know, but there was so much beautiful chocolate and like espresso brown on the runways. So this mini skirt is so cute. I could see myself wearing this with so many things. And I also got it in a medium. It is a little bit like snug in the hips, but it's really not too bad. I feel like little mini skirts like this I tend to have a hard time with just because I am kind of on the hippier side, but medium fits great. The faux leather feels really nice. It's got pockets in the back as well as pockets in the front, and it has little belt loops if you wanted to style it with a belt. And one thing that I really love about brown is it pairs so nicely with another huge color trend this fall, which is burgundy. And so I decided to pair this with these burgundy leggings and these burgundy faux leather boots that I just got recently from Walmart, just to kind of give a little bit of a contrast, because you've got like sort of the bright red in the Fair Isle print. So I kind of like to bring that out with the beret. And then, I don't know, I just love burgundy and bright red together. So I wanted to try a look where I had both colors incorporated. So let me know in the comments below what you think about this color combination. I really like this outfit. It's super cute. I could totally see myself wearing this if we were going up skiing, maybe in like Aspen or something for like a night out, little après ski, or just a cute like around town outfit when it is chilly outside. But so fun, and I feel ready for wintertime, even though it's so far off for us here. This next outfit definitely screams like Wednesday Addams meets Chanel. I love it. I don't normally go for like all black type looks, but every once in a while I put one on and I'm like, why don't I wear black on black more often? I love color, but then I remember like how sleek and chic black is. Anyway, starting off with this off the shoulder top. This is a jersey off the shoulder blouse, and I love this. It also comes in white if you'd rather have that, but it just feels so good on. Like, I feel hugged in this shirt. It has a lot of stretch to it, and I feel like it's almost got a little bit of compression to it. Just kind of like slightly pulls everything in really nicely. I did get this in a medium also, and you know, I'm glad that I did because it does feel a little snug, but again, it has plenty of stretch. So it has just the right amount of snugness to help me feel like it's nice and secure. It is sort of a ribbed sort of fabric. You probably aren't going to see it on camera. It's a very, very fine ribbing, but it has a little bit of texture to it. I also love that it comes with these like thumb holes on the sleeves, which is so fun. You don't really see this feature much unless you're in the athletic department of things, because I usually associate thumb holes with like running type stuff, but I love that they incorporated that in this shirt because it just adds a little bit of like fashion flair to this shirt. I went ahead and took like a really long strand of pearls that I had and just wrapped it around my arm as like sort of a big bracelet. Wearing bracelets, big chunky bracelets, especially over your sleeves, I think is going to be a big accessory trend this coming up fall. Bangles especially, but this look seemed like it called for more pearls, so I went ahead and did just a long string of pearls wrapped around my wrist quite a few times. Now, if you were to wear this shirt untucked. It has a really cool hemline that's asymmetrical. So on the left side of the front, sort of comes down to a point a little bit lower. I think that's just a really cool feature. I tend to wear a lot of my shirts tucked in, but if you were to wear this untucked, it kind of adds a little bit more visual interest there. Moving on to this tweed skirt. Again, such a stunning piece. The tweed on this feels very luxurious. It feels really quality and really well made. I got it obviously in the black, but this also comes in a cream colorway, which normally I would have gone for that. But again, I was like, maybe I'll try black. I don't really have a whole lot of like black stuff, and I really love this. I think it's stunning. It does have like some white thread throughout, and then it's got like a really light taupey brown thread that's kind of woven in there as well to give it a little bit more dimension, which I really like. It's a midi style on me. It hits me right almost like at the bottom of my calves. So if you are more petite, this skirt may end up being a little bit more of a maxi skirt or ankle length skirt on you. And I did also order this in a medium. It fits perfectly. It has a zipper closure and there is no stretch to this skirt. So you definitely want to go ahead and make sure that you check out the size chart to get your proper fit for this, but medium fits me great. It just kind of skims over everything as it should. And it has a really nice silky type lining on the inside of it that just feels really good on. And the hem is kind of like flared out. It's slightly fluted, I would say. So I just think this is so just kind of got like a dark edginess to it, but still kind of ladylike because I'm styling it with the pearls. I just got these fun patent Mary Janes from DSW recently. They're Steve Madden, but they have such a fun like chunky heel, and I think wearing them with this lacy white sock underneath just adds another dimension of like that sort of almost like schoolgirl type of look. But when paired with an outfit that's really nice and elevated like this, it's a fun juxtaposition in my opinion. One thing that I can never get enough of is really well-made basic pieces, and this striped cardigan is such a great example of that. You can never go wrong with a classic fitted or more fitted cardigan. I know we've seen different shapes and styles of cardigans come and go, but this is like the classic style that you know will always be around. So I love this one because first of all, it's black and white striped, and I love wearing stripes. I have so many striped things. So I'm wearing this sort of just as a top, but obviously you could wear it completely unbuttoned with a tank top underneath and create a different look with it that way. But it has this really nice little PS embroidered right here. I think just gives it a little bit more of a preppy classic vibe. Kind of reminds me of all the like Ralph Lauren stuff that my grandmother and my mom used to wear all the time that would have like, you know, the RL embossed on one side. And it's just a really soft. Buttons are really cute because they sort of alternate between sort of like a tortoise and a cream. Just another quirky little unique touch, I think, that just is eye-catching. This sweater is really soft, I have to say, and the makeup of it is basically a wool and cashmere blend. So it is 50% acrylic, 32% nylon, 10% wool, 5% cashmere, and 3% alpaca. So it just feels really soft on. It doesn't feel itchy at all. It's a pretty lightweight knit also. It's not super heavy and chunky, which I really like, because wearing it with the black version of the faux leather mini skirt that I was wearing earlier in brown. They say if you love something, get it in all the colors it comes in. So I figured I would just go ahead and pick up the black version as well. This is again in a medium, fits great just like the brown one did, but thought I would style this one with a belt so you could see what it looks like when it's styled with a belt in the belt loops. This is definitely going to be a piece just like the brown one that I think will have a lot of versatility in the fall and winter. Just a faux leather mini skirt is something that you can wear so many different ways. And then to do a little bit more of a layered look, I threw over this gorgeous gray wool blazer. This blazer is 100% wool. It is so well made and it just looks so nicely tailored. I got a medium, and when I really do think I could have gotten a small just because the shoulders seem like they're kind of coming over the edge. But at the same time, again, it kind of gives that sort of oversized, slouchy vibe, and it does make for the fact that I can layer things like a sweater underneath, and it doesn't feel like I'm in this sort of like bulky, thick, you know, when you put something on underneath a coat or a blazer that the coat or the blazer itself doesn't have enough room for you to wear something that thick and you just feel like stuck. You don't feel like that at all. It just has nice room. So take your normal size if you want to be able to layer underneath it. But if you want a more fitted look, I would say probably size down. But this just is stunning. You can see like the texture of it. It has kind of almost like I am at a loss for words of what that pattern is. I'll put it down here if I can think of it. Gray is another huge color trend for this fall and winter. It was on so many different runways. So grabbing a gorgeous blazer like this that you could kind of double as like maybe even a lightweight jacket. I feel like I could totally wear this as, you know, a coat, if you will, just because it does have a little bit more weight to it because it is 100% wool. I think this is just going to be so versatile. And I decided to have fun with this look with these fun gold earrings and then doing a little bit of fun print mixing. So of course I've got the stripes in my cardigan, threw over a plaid scarf, which plaid is also a huge fashion trend this fall. And then a third print in the mix, which some of you guys might think I'm crazy, but decided to style it with these really fun calf hair leopard print sneakers that I just got from Dolce Vita that I absolutely love. They're so comfortable, but I love all these different prints in the mix. Somehow I feel like they all kind of work because the stripe you only get kind of a peek of every once in a while when I move. The plaid is a little bit more forefront, and leopard I just feel like it goes with everything. So I think this would be a really fun, just casual winter fall look that you could just throw on, and it's easy to wear, but it just has a lot of fun visual interest going on with it. I feel like a little black dress is something that can always serve you well in your wardrobe. I personally have quite a few of them, but this one is absolutely so stunning. And again, it's really carrying with this sort of Parisian French theme that I'm sensing in a lot of Petite Studio's fall new arrivals. This is such a stunning dress. It also comes in a gorgeous, like bright red. Unfortunately, they had like low stock of that in my size. Otherwise, I would probably have that one instead, but the black one is also so beautiful. I love this gorgeous, like wide neckline. It's just very feminine, and it's very elegant, I think. And then of course it's got this fun little like knit rosette that's here at the bust. This is actually a little pin, so you could remove it very easily if you don't really love it or if it doesn't really fit the vibe of the outfit that you're going for. And I also love that you can remove it and wear it on other clothes. Like this would look so cute if you took it off and put it on either of the blazers in this haul. So a little idea for you there, but super cute. It's got this little ruched situation here in the front. So these little ties are tied in a bow up here at the top, but you can pull them and adjust them, and it pulls up the bottom more if you would like. Now, if you're someone like me who has a larger bust, I'm a 34 double D, I can't wear this dress without some sort of support just because it is kind of looser fitting in a way. Like it's not, doesn't have any compression. It's not super tight. And I did get this in a medium, which I think I probably could have gotten in a small because it would have been a little bit more body hugging. But even if it wasn't a small, I don't think it would have enough tightness across the bust to support the girls without a bra. So I can't really like pull these ties up to like their most extent to get that like maximum amount of, you know, midriff situation. But if you have smaller chests and you can wear this without a bra, you can absolutely, you know, create a lot more of a midriff look with this dress if you would like. The material of this is so soft. It just feels so good on. This has like a similar feel to like my favorite pajamas that I have from Nordstrom that I absolutely live in. So for an evening dress or something that you would wear to a party to have the feel of like luxurious pajamas, sign me up. This is a medium. I do think I could have gotten a small. It does have quite a bit of stretch all the way throughout. So maybe size down in this because it does have stretch. And if it is a little smaller and more snug, it's just going to be even more body skimming. And of course it's got this nice little high slit on the right leg, not too high, but just high enough to show some nice leg and these gorgeous long sleeves. But this is a really elegant dress. And the red one, oh, get the red one and live your best life for me. I could also see the red version just being so beautiful for the holiday season. I know that seems far away now, but it will be here before you know it. I was about to feel so bad about myself for these next pair of pants. As I kind of briefly said earlier in the video, I am having a little bit of a fibroid situation in my uterus, if you will. It is quite large. So it's kind of making my whole lower belly just permanently bloated until I can have it extracted extracted from my body. So when I went to put these pants on, they are so tight. And I was about to be like, oh my God, how can these pants fit me so tight? They're mediums. And I just looked at the tag and they must have accidentally sent me a size small, which honestly like makes my day, because now I'm like, oh, okay, no wonder they don't fit me. They're a size too small. So for any of you guys who might comment, oh, you need to size up in your pants to make them more flattering for you, they're small and I did not order them that way. But maybe once I have this thing evicted from my body, these pants will actually fit really nicely, because everywhere else they fit really great. It's just in the, the stomach, lower stomach area and the waist. I really love these because they're just a really nice, lightweight, cropped on me trouser. Now I'm trying to figure out what is the fabric makeup of these. They are 98% polyester and 2% spandex. So they have like maybe a little bit of stretch. It's not a whole lot, but it's like just enough. Brown, like I said earlier, such a huge trend for the fall. And I do love how these kind of hit at a cropped place. If you are actually more petite and shorter than me, these will probably fit you like a regular size trouser. But I kind of like how they hit me kind of cropped. And then this lovely sweater I am obsessed with. It is such a cute, like very throwback, vintagey looking sweater. It kind of makes me think of the 70s in a way, like something about this chevron, zigzag, whatever you want to call it, makes me think of the Peanuts, like Charlie Brown. Like it looks like something someone in the Peanuts or Charlie Brown would wear. Am I wrong? I feel like that's what it looks like, but in the best way. It is 50% wool and 50% acrylic. And again, it's a really nice lightweight sweater. I love how you can just zip it all the way up if you want. You can also just choose to wear it like, unzipped a little bit, show a little chest. It looks really cute either way. And it is kind of like a cute little like ski sweater vibe. Like I will totally probably wear this when I go skiing. The thing that I like about it is it's very cropped. So especially in the back, it's cropped, and then in the front, it kind of like dips down a little bit lower. So it's lower in the front than it is in the back. I don't know. It's just cool. It's a different, interesting feature that not a whole lot of sweaters have. And this green color is absolutely stunning. Green is another huge color trend for fall, especially like in this sort of like sagey green. Sage green and like olive green are probably the two green tones that if you have those around in your closet, or if you're thinking about purchasing any, you will be right on trend. So I just love it. It's very lightweight. It's got a fun sort of retro vibe, and I could see it looking really cute with the jeans from the top of. I would love to know if you've ever shopped at Petite Studio before and what your experiences were. I'm really impressed with the quality of their clothes. This being like my sort of first impressions, first time ever handling them or trying them on. I really, really love their stuff. I think it's worth the price. It's a lot of their fabrics are really high quality, so it gets 2 thumbs up in my book. If you haven't yet caught up on the fall 2024 trends and you're interested to see what is going to be very in fashion this coming up fall, then you want to check out this video next, where I go all in depth into all the fall runway shows. If you're not already subscribed and you've made it to the end, I would absolutely love it if you would hit that red subscribe button and ding the notification bell so you never miss out on another video. I'll see you guys over here next, and if not, I will see you on the next video. Bye!